necessarily, because it's not easy to be in that position. I mean, I don't like to spend less, not less, to spend more time than I really need. Okay, I'm opening the PowerPoint presentations, the slides. Yes, here I have a complaint of. Let me use the correct slides to check this. Complaint of and take notes. Way of taking notes, yes. This is one. It's another one. Hi. Hi, Fernanda. Hi, Fernanda. How are you?
Good morning, Doc. Fine, thank you.
Everything's okay?
Yes.
Perfect. So today I have to check lots of details, I mean. Did you check the slides from yesterday?
Yes, I have two questions.
Hi, can you listen? Let me open the presentation. Okay, can you watch my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. Can you tell me the slide where we could work from?
Give me to complete.
Do you remember your slide?
No, but my question is, what the insects is the same as Ainos in Spanish?
Okay, tell me in Spanish.
No, insects. What is insects?
Insect, I don't understand, I'm sorry.
Can I spell NSA?
Insects.
Yes.
Non-steroids, analgesics.
Okay.
Let me see. That was the slide I remember. For example, right? Can you watch my screen?
Yes, I can.
Yes. This abbreviation, right?
Yes.
Okay, for example, paracetamol, ibuprofen, ketorol. Usually we can buy them at the drugstore without a medical receipt, okay?
Okay. And the other question is, yesterday you said there are some words we can't use with some people because it's offensive.
Okay, some expressions, right?
Yes.
The digestive system. Yes, it depends on the cultural way of talking and the place you are working on. Here in this group, we have some colleagues that are going to travel to Malaysia, to Europe, because they are enlisted, I mean, for working. And that's a good news for that. And they were asking for that kind of expressions, or they might consider how to talk without making a cultural mistake. And I was looking for some expressions, and most of them are related to the feces, to the stools. Some of them, because of the Black community, in the order they were slaves and they consider it offensive. I don't know why. But we have these expressions in this slide that are the most common ways of asking for this kind of situations. Well, for example, you're a vet. I don't think it's going to be a trouble with you at this moment, but it's different when you treat with people and have to ask for about these details, because people could be very, very not conflictive, problematic maybe, and they take everything personally in other places. Yes. In this slide, we use the bad smell is described as foul or offensive, just because it's awful. I mean, the smell of the feces, but it's interesting to consider the idea that these ways of expressions are not for making a mistake while talking.
Okay.
For example, Hindi people, because of a culture tradition, hand and clean up the stools with the left hand. You have to check how to talk about it with them for not making a cultural mistake and mixing these small details, maybe.
Okay.
That's why it's important. Okay. The Black community is very interesting. One of my aunts, well, my uncle actually, is married with a Black girl in the USA. And when they were used to come here for visiting and taking vacation, and everything was nice.
No? I can listen.
Kind of mistakes while talking. When we said, okay, yeah, thank you, yeah. Okay, is there any other question to consider?
No, that was the only questions I have.
Okay, did you check the vocabulary?
Yeah.
Okay, everything's okay with the body parts, I mean the anatomical reviews. I know they could be maybe similar for you, but well, patience.
Yes, the most it's similar.
Maybe there are some details that are not different. Okay, in that way, I'd like to ask you something about the way we have to start working in order to start writing down the history, the clinical report. That I think in vet is similar. I have some models for vets about this. Okay, last class, we were talking about sign off. Do you remember that?
No.
We received the report of the patient talking about the symptoms.
Yes. I have some.
And we make this abbreviation C/O, and we just write down the cardinal symptom, right?
Maybe
no, don't worry, it's very confusing at the beginning. But while practicing this week, we are finishing writing down this until Monday. Yes, please tell me.
I have some difficulties with the questions, with like the asking why
okay, about
why the dog, why the owner thinks the dog is sick.
Okay. Okay, why they are bringing their pet to your consultation room?
Exactly.
Okay, make a question and let's try to practice on this.
Maybe.
You are my bed. I'm taking you. Okay, I'm taking you my dog. Hi, dog. My dog is sleeping all the day.
And how often he does?
With
How
my
often?
baby. Now they are babies. Take a deep breath. Don't worry. That's the way we can start working on this.
Okay.
My baby's sleeping for 2 days and I don't know what's going on with him. He was okay. I'm worried. I think something is not going good. You can exchange those first questions that we were talking in the first presentation. Asking for, imagine it's a baby, it's a kid. Kids don't talk about it, just parents. Do you remember when your mother used to bring you to the doctor? Remind that kind of questions. They are the same. What brings you today?
Okay.
What do you bring? Why? What's the reason? Why do you bring your pet today? What happened? Yeah. A good question. Asking for a different patient. Yeah. How long has been? Could be another question. How many
Dog?
those months have your pet with the transmission? Another has the no pain now. Yeah. Can you listen to me? Is that okay?
I can listen the last part.
I was telling you that the questions that we have at the beginning in the first presentation we can use for and change, asking for the pet, I mean, in order to get the correct information.
Like it was a kid.
There are some questions. Yes, for example, you were a baby or when you were a small lady, doctors usually start asking for your mother. We don't start asking for the kid, what's going on. Imagine the same situation.
Okay.
The pet is not going to tell you what's going on.
That was. I would like the dog can tell me what happened.
Yes, what happened, dog? Okay, let's do it again. Hey, dog. My baby is sleeping all the day. You can see him. Yeah.
You can notice another symptom.
Yeah, it's my cell phone, don't worry. My baby doesn't want to eat anything.
And how long the baby present the symptoms?
Well, he is. Give me a second, please. Yes, it's done. Yes, today is sleeping. Yes, can you listen to me now? Is that better?
It's better.
Okay, perfect. He is today sleeping and doesn't want to eat.
He has an illness before?
I'm sorry.
He was sick before?
No, he was okay. He was having fun with my sister. She's a kid, but I don't know what happened. Maybe he ate something. I'm not sure. He was with diarrhea yesterday, yesterday in the morning, and today he didn't left anything.
And what color was the diarrhea?
Oh, it was strange. It was like brown, clear brown, I mean, like, how can I tell you? It was strange, very clear, but almost coffee, I don't know, like wooden.
He has vaccines?
All the vaccines, yes. Actually, my dog has 7 years.
Okay.
He was healthy. Yeah. He was eating everything. I mean, everything. Even my shoes and my papers.
Well, and when he ate for the last time?
When he was playing with my sister days ago. Before playing, they came into, he ate and went out for sleeping. And when he woke up at night, he started with diarrhea. And from that moment, he had lots of deliveries of diarrhea in a big amount, but I didn't take importance because it used to happen sometimes. And now we have the problem.
Okay. Now, can I?
Okay, Fernanda, can you watch the pool?
Yes.
Okay, please fill it, and we are going on practicing the questions and ways of asking for, okay? Because
Okay.
it's different for you. Try to
Yes.
make a list with the questions, and we are going to work on this on Thursday, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Doc.
Okay. Okay, don't worry. Bye.
Bye, Doc.
Bye-bye. Hi, Gabriela.
Hi, good evening, Doc.
Hi, good evening. Can you listen to me clearly?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's okay.
perfect. Yes, I can listen to you clearly because I'm combining my devices at this moment. My laptop is running crazy.
It's okay, no problem. I don't know if you can listen to music. It's from my neighbor.
No, don't worry. That's okay. I'm listening you and with clearly. I mean, music is not a trouble.
Okay. They were with the music all day. That's why I say, oh my God.
Okay, patience. Yeah, not to kill him. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Did you check the slides from yesterday? They were a lot,
Yes, I checked. I don't have many questions. I look in slide number 5, I think. Yes, the word nostril.
This number 5.
No, from yesterday.
This. Yes, nostril. This first part of the nose, it has a special name in Spanish.
It's like nariz. I checked in traductor.
No. Narinas. In
Oh,
Spanish, it's narinas.
narina, okay.
The narinas. In Spanish, narinas. In English, nostril, and then the nasal cavity with the rest of the anatomical details.
Yeah, because I search in traductor, in Google traductor, and say nariz.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, narices, no. Narinas is the correct way. For example, in this slide, we have the nasal vestibule, right?
Mhm.
A compounded definition, but the another way of talking about it is nostril. Both of them are the same, so don't worry about it. Like a synonym.
Okay, it's okay. And so in the slide number 8, when we talk about word parts, it's more like vocabulary, or it's like the the first part of the
No,
word.
there's yes, all of the
Can
word
be the
parts
meaning of
have
something, right?
yes, they give you the meaning of the abbreviation we are using for constructing the medical term.
Mhm.
So when you read it, it's easy to understand and to catch the meaning without looking for in a dictionary or a translator.
Oh, yes.
For example, if you see trachea, you know what it's about the trachea or the windpipe. So easy to understand this. This is a key word for understanding. Here we have, for example, nia. They have nia, this suffix that is showing you that everything you see it's about breathing. So all the word parts in all the slides from the systems have the objective to show you how is the most common way to find it and combine it with the correct vowel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I check and I say it's more like what? I just get a little bit confused.
Yes,
And
actually we have an exercise with word parts, but I'm gonna check if that's important to use this, okay?
okay, then I think I can get everything.
Okay, at this moment, those 2 questions, right? Maybe another one.
Um, Let me check. Not really. That's
Not
more
at this moment.
vocabulary
Okay.
and no.
Yeah, there and the system presentation, we have lots and lots of vocabulary. That's why presentations are long enough. But we have to check I lost it. We have to check an important detail or
Okay.
start writing down. Do you remember we were talking at the beginning about the complaining of, and it's not here, the complaining of symptom, the cardinal symptom. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let's share again the screen. It's running crazy. It's uploading. Can you watch my screen now? Describing
No.
problems.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I can watch now.
Perfect. We were checking this abbreviation, right? The C/O, the complaining of. When
Yeah.
we write down the cardinal symptom just, right?
Mhm.
This is the first step to identify the main problem, the main situation that brings the patient to the doctor. So we have to understand that in English, similar in Spanish in this way, we just talk about one cardinal symptom, right?
Okay.
Sometimes in Spanish, we write down more symptoms in order to get more information, but the correct way to do it is just with the most important symptom. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so in that way, try to practice this with situations that you can find by yourself. So just as an exercise, not for homework, because homework I'm going to present on Thursday. And we were talking about the patient case notes. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
We were talking about patient case notes, the complaining of the cardinal symptoms, dyspnea and cough, right?
Mhm.
And
Like
we describe
summary about what the patient says, maybe
yes, just
the
a
most
summary,
important
just
thing.
what they said, not taking in account all the details, the time and everything. I'm going to show you how to do it. But at this moment, taking this in account, the most important symptoms, and if the if it's important, if you consider necessarily, you can describe the purulent sputum for years, for example, or pneumoctasis, showing us these small details in order for not mixing the information, not mixing the idea, okay?
Okay.
Moreover, we have this on exam, this abbreviation. Do you remember this?
Yes.
On exam chest, we describe the most important details, just the positive data, I mean. At this moment, the crackles, the early inspiratory crackles, both lungs bases plus expiratory wheeze. Just those details. No more explanation, I mean. Homework for Thursday is gonna be focused on start writing down this kind of notes that are different in a small detail from Spanish, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I understand.
check the slides, practice with this, and tomorrow we're going to see more examples about it. Okay?
Okay, I understand.
Okay, perfect. So from yesterday, I think everything's okay with the vocabulary, right? Or something was not clear.
No, it's okay. It's not like difficult now, so it's just a lot of new words, but it's okay.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
lot of information, And well, the blackened words that I was showing you at the beginning that are for showing the most important vocabulary parts. For example, here with the abbreviations that are in parentheses. Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Okay.
I checked this. We use something like that in Spanish, and I say it's more easy to write or to understand with abbreviation.
Yes. When you are in context, it's easier. But when you open a clinical history from America, for example, and you are not with the idea of all the abbreviations in the case, you see lots of abbreviations and don't find where it starts or where it finally ends up. And it's strange because you cannot read it. You have to check all the history to check the correct idea.
Yeah.
But practicing with it is better to make.
Yeah, I check and I say, oh, it could be important because when you have some analysis, I mean, you don't know, I'm sorry, they are not going to write every word. And I say, I think that is useful.
Yes, just the abbreviation. That's why I'm sending you these charts with abbreviations that are the most common during the system we are talking about. Practice them because, of course, it's going to be in homework too. Okay?
Okay. Then,
Then, I don't know, the physical examination is clear. Maybe this. Well, pathology is just, as I was telling you, just for showing you the way of writing down and practicing the pronunciation, and that's all. But I don't think it's a big detail.
Yeah, it's not really difficult. It's more like writing.
Yes. It's very similar to Spanish, I mean.
Yeah.
That's not a fact for being scared about it.
Yeah, I checked and I say, okay, it's not different. It's more like writing, but then it's the rest. For the rest, it's okay.
Okay, thank you. Oh, that's a good news. So try to practice the way of making the case notes and catching the idea gonna be easier for you. I know. You have very good English, so it's not gonna be a problem.
Okay, thank you. I will try to practice more with this for homework.
Yes. Yes, I'm gonna send the homework as I was telling you, and well, some exercises to do it. Usually 2 clinical cases to work on this and working on the corrections, and that's all.
Okay.
That's a nice homework from this week.
Yes, I think that it's not really difficult too, so I will like it.
Yes. Let me ask you something. Did you send me the first homework, the first file I sent, assignments and quizzes?
Yes, I think that it was in a PDF as
Okay.
writing in.
Okay. Please, can you send it to me again because I couldn't download it.
Okay, I will send now. Wait a minute.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, está cargando.
Okay, no, that's okay. Let me send you the pool, okay? Let me relaunch it. It's not uploading. Maybe my internet is not working great. Can you watch the pool now?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doc. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Natalia.
Hi, Miss.
How are you? How was your day?
What about you? I'm okay.
Fine. Today I'm combining my cell phone and the laptop. The laptop is running crazy. I don't know what's happening.
Oh,
But
it's
the audio
okay.
is not okay. The
Okay.
microphone, I think, has a disturbance.
Oh, Miss, that's bad.
Patient, it's gonna work
Yes.
someday. Yeah. Okay. I have to apologize with you. I'm sorry I didn't send you the podcast. I completely forgot it, but I have to send it to you, please.
No,
Give me
don't
the
worry,
time.
Miss.
I'm
When
gonna
you have
send you
time.
Okay, thank you.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry. It's not gonna happen again. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Miss.
Okay. Did you check the slides from yesterday?
Yes, teacher. I have a question with. You told us that we have to do like a application, right? Like a clinical case, something like that, Miss.
Yes.
How?
Yes, we are going to talk about it. I'm going to give you the explanation of this. Give me a minute.
Yes, Miss, please.
No, don't worry. That's okay. That's the idea of working tonight. And well, we have to check a few details in order to make it correctly. Can you watch my screen now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. We have to exchange. Okay, do you remember this abbreviation, the C/O, the complaining of? The cardinal symptom, the reason because the patient goes to your consulting room, right?
Yes.
When we get this abbreviation clear, we get this complaint clear, we identify the problem, we can start doing the next step. And the next step is this, the patient case notes. We got, again, the cardinal symptom, in this case, dyspnea and cough. And we can describe a small detail for not confusing or mixing information. In this case, the patient is talking about dyspnea and cough. You listen to me?
Yes, Miss, it's the connection is a little bit bad. I don't know if it's mine. The signal.
Well, at this moment, it's correct, my connection.
Maybe it's mine.
Let's
But okay. Yes.
Okay, if in a point you don't understand me, please let me know to repeat, okay?
Okay.
Okay, when we have the cardinal symptom,
Mhm.
we can give some details for not mixing information. In this case, purulent sputum for years, but not hemoptysis, right?
Okay.
And considering this detail, we can go ahead and start the exam, the description of the exam, the physical examination on exam, that's OE, of
Okay.
chest, just the positive data, the most important information.
Okay.
In this case, early expiratory crackles in both lungs bases plus expiratory widths. So just the topic idea that you in your findings, not giving a big explanation of the normal structures or normal sounds. There's no important at this moment.
Okay.
The important part is to write down in this way by this example, right?
Okay.
Moreover, we have to consider this instruction, how we give instructions to the patients in
Mhm.
order to get the correct way of evaluating, right?
Mhm.
So at this moment, we are working at this part. It looks easy, but it's not, not as
Yeah.
easy as it looks. Because in Spanish, we used to make um, a lot of questions and mix information and ask for details, and maybe we write down everything the patient
Yeah.
says. But in
Okay.
English, it's not that way of doing this.
Wow. Okay. So in you will put this in the exam, Miss? Or
We're going to work on this way of writing down this
okay.
week. Next
Okay.
homework, I'm going to send it on Thursday. We're going to practice this kind of exercises from
Okay.
dialogue. And with that kind of practice, we're going to be until the final exam of Module 1.
Okay.
So while finishing Module 1, you are going to write down this information in a correct way. In Module 2, we are going to consider the clinical history complete. So
Okay.
taking this general, this first step, this first idea that it's the most important, it's easy to make the next steps for the medical history.
Okay.
It's different from Spanish. Some details are
Yeah.
similar. For example, when you make your report of lab tests, it's very, very nice because you use lots of abbreviation, just abbreviations for understanding and not wasting your time describing all the details. And you can read one number and some letters, and of course you have to infer the meaning. But
Yes.
that's just with practice. So don't worry about it. We're going to work on this.
Mhm. So it's important to memorize the abbreviations, right?
Yes.
It's very
Yes.
important. Oh, okay.
Yes. For example, in my case, for example, it's not easy to memorize. I hate to do it. It's not for me. Make memorize
Yes,
it.
it's hard.
Now, actually, you can use a chart for helping you with the most common ones, considering the part of the clinical history. And
Okay.
while practicing, you're going to memorize indeed the practice, of course. And
Okay.
that's a good way to do it.
Yes.
Make a list. At this moment, I'm sending you some abbreviations that are in the systems review, but we
Mhm.
have a specific class talking about lots of abbreviations,
Wow.
ways
Okay.
of writing down, how to get the idea of the meaning, and it's a lot of information. It's in Module
Yes.
2. I
Oh,
think
wow.
it's the second presentation in Module 2. That's why it's not easy to take it.
Oh, yes, yes. It's a lot.
So yes, so consider this situation, yeah,
Yeah,
in order
okay.
to practice, okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, Miss.
Okay, at this
Oh,
moment, you were checking, for example, where is it? I lost it. For example, here. I sent this kind of abbreviations in parentheses, right?
Mhm.
The midstream specimen, the mid specimen urine. So taking this abbreviation, you can start making a list. And while going to the specific class, it's going to be easier for you. That's a
Yes.
way of considering this, because I show slides and slides and slides with abbreviations, and sometimes it's confusing. While preparing the information was confusing. I imagine while listening and checking, and it's scary.
Yes, it's, yes, Miss.
Yes.
Well, okay. I will do a list. It's a good idea.
Yes, it's gonna be helpful.
Yes, Miss.
For example, for start practicing the complaining of in the first part of this, the way of writing down, you can use this dialogue.
Mhm.
It is usually going for homework, yeah. But you
Yeah.
have to check the correct way of writing down and practicing how to describe the correct information.
Mhm.
I send you 2 or 3 dialogues, I'm not sure. The last group we were working with 2 dialogues.
Okay.
It was not as easy as it looks, but it's possible to do with practice.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Miss.
So don't worry, you are doing a good job.
Thank you. It's a lot of practice.
Yes,
Yes, Miss.
yes. In the next workshop, I'm gonna send the answer key of the first homework,
Okay.
because there are still some students that were asking for time for sending
Oh,
the job.
yes, maybe they
And
are.
I said, okay, but consider that I'm going to take your homework with less score, and they agree. So
No, it's
let's
okay.
wait.
Yes,
Let's wait a little bit.
yes, it's okay. Maybe they
Okay.
are. They have work.
Yes, I understand that situation. It's not easy. This kind of course of way of working, of studying. Can you watch the pool?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
Miss.
perfect. It's not easy to take this kind of course with extremely details, a lot of information, studying and working. Sometimes
Yes. The
time is
time.
not enough. Yes, thank you so much.
The time. And Miss, the charts of pathology you have sent
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
We have to learn that too, right? It's important.
Just check the way of writing down and pronunciation.
Okay.
When I send, for example, the scrambled words or the finding words in homework or crosswords, I usually start sending that kind of pathologies in order to practice how to write down.
Yes.
It's not as important to learn all of them with extremely detail, because it's not easy and it's too much information. But at least it's important to catch the idea about how
Okay.
to write down, to work on them. Okay?
Okay.
Maybe another question?
Um, no, that's all, Miss. I think.
Okay, so practice, place the vocabulary, and when you have the key, make a
Yes,
list. It's
Miss.
gonna be
Thank
helpful,
you.
so helpful.
I have
Okay,
one
did you
question,
check that?
Miss.
Yes.
I found in a slide the feces and feces. It's the first letter E or A, or it doesn't care the order in the slide of
It,
feces.
yes, it depends if it's American English or British English.
Okay.
From UK. When you start pieces with FIE, it's British.
British. Oh,
When you
okay.
start yes, when you start FE and C without A, it's American.
Okay. Ah, okay.
It's just a grammar detail, but actually it's not important. If you read a paper, an article with. That way, don't be scared, it's the same. The pronunciation even is the same.
And to express, we use right now the American, right, Miss?
Yes, this course has the objective of the American English.
American. Okay.
The textbooks that the institution sent to me, the Academic Superior, are from UK, and I said, what's going on? You are mixing information. Yeah.
Oh, yes, Miss. Pero
No, this book is
yes.
clear. And looking for in the internet, I found some books in American English. That's why I make the comparison, and it's the same. So don't worry.
Okay, Miss. It's okay. That's all.
Yes.
Yes, Miss. Thank you.
No, you're welcome. Thank you for coming on time. Okay, so let me organize my night. Yeah, and I'm gonna send you tonight.
Don't worry, Miss. It's okay.
No, I got them in a chat of WhatsApp. I don't remember to which one I sent the same. So I was looking for an erasing some chats that are not important at this moment, and I'm going to find that information.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm sorry again. It's not gonna happen again.
Don't worry. It's okay.
Okay, so see you tomorrow. Have a nice night.
Thank you.
And everything, please let me know, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. Good night, Miss.
Good night. You're welcome. Bye. Okay, I received Gabriela's homework, and that's okay. Why I make that mistakes about taking it? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, at this moment, let's go ahead. Hi, Doctor. Dr. Roger.
Hi, Iris.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Oh, that's great. Everything's okay. You are in Sirmes.
Yes, in Simra, at meeting Simra. Simra's meeting.
Simra mixing.
Sí, Simra's meeting.
I'm mixing the institution, yeah.
Yes.
How was your day? Everything's okay?
Fine, thanks. Fine. Exhausted, but fine.
We understand. It's not easy.
Yes.
It's not easy job. And your specialty, of course, it's very difficult. Yes. It was very confusing.
Yes. I had 3 patients, very complicated at hospital.
Okay.
Well, yes, es epiléptico, status epiléptico.
Okay.
Yes, epileptic status.
Yes, epileptical status.
Yes, I had some how do you say dudas?
Questions, doubts.
Doubts. I have some doubts about homework.
Okay.
Yes, at the part 6, complete the sentence. A male patient describing angina pectoris. What? I put, it's like a tightness across my forearm, and it goes up swiftly my chest and into my left arm and spread to the left hand. I don't know if it's okay. That was my doubts.
Okay, let me open the answer sheet, the key.
Well,
yeah.
What were the correct words? I don't know.
No, don't worry. In order it makes sense, that's okay for me.
Okay.
That's okay. So don't worry.
Okay, okay.
Okay, my computer is running crazy and it's not working in the way I expect.
Okay. That's why
So,
you don't have the screen
yeah, let
screen on.
me. No, actually, I don't know what's happening with this.
Your camera
Maybe
is out of order. Yeah.
my microphone actually, it was with lots of disturbances, and I
Okay.
decided to combine my cell phone and
Your cell
the
phone.
camera from my laptop.
Virus?
Yes, but
Maybe virus? I don't know.
could be because I use internet a lot and I download lots of information.
Yes, I think.
Okay, let me open even the questions. I didn't send the answer key of homework because
Yes,
there are some students that are asking for more time because of their jobs and
yes.
shifts and everything. And I said, okay, but consider it's less score. And they said, okay, don't worry, I'm going to do this. Okay,
About this
that's okay.
homework?
Yes,
Yes,
they had
more time.
until tonight to send me the
Tonight.
answers.
Okay.
So I said, okay, if there's not ready on Tuesday, forget it. And they said, no, teacher, please, it's too much time.
Yes, it's Bolivia. But
Just in
it
Bolivia.
was a pretty not difficult, but take time to do the homework.
Yes, it takes time. This is the question, right?
Yes,
On my
yes.
patient,
I was
stories.
I was about 2 or 3 hours at least making the
Yes,
homework because you need to
yes,
seek some word to look for a word in a dictionary. You need to take your time.
yes. And in order for practicing, I think it's helpful.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes. I get it. Yes, I understand it. But this part, it's like a diners across my. Yes, it's like a tightness across my forearm. That chest. Okay, my chest into my chest and you go up's neck. No, go up's into my neck and into my left shoulder and down the left arm. Okay, I get it. It starts. Yeah. And the part B. It. If I didn't put the right words and the sentence, I don't know, sentence is coherent, it's okay or it's bad, it's wrong. Hola. It is hello.
okay, now, I'm sorry, now can you listen to me?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Now,
If the answer you send me, it's okay and makes a sense, that's okay for me, don't worry, because patients are not going to use these exactly words, of course.
Okay.
And we have to consider that they can use another kind of expressions, and we can change it. So there's no problem.
Thanks.
Sometimes
Excellent.
sometimes some colleagues send me without an answer, and I said, but it's in white. What happened? I need your answers. And they told me the patient was showing me with the finger. No, please don't make a fun. Don't make fun of me. That's interesting.
Okay,
And they
excellent.
were telling me, but
I am.
consider teacher, that doesn't happen, son. No, don't worry. I consider that situation.
Then, perfect.
So I'm going to send the score and the answer key in order to check this. So don't worry, Doc.
Okay.
I'm doing this. It's a lot of information. We are
Okay.
18 students, and I have 16
Yes,
files
I
to
know.
check.
Yes,
That's
yes, and
okay.
these sessions take a lot of time for you. I understand. Don't worry.
Yes. Well, for example, yesterday class was extremely long. You know,
Yes.
it took 30
9:30.
minutes extra, but it was important. It was important to check all the vocabulary and consider the situation. When I prepared, well, the presentation for the first group that I was working, it was around the 3 hours class, because well, that was more information, and I decided to combine the slides and make a little abbreviation of the information. That's
Yes.
how it worked, because I said it's too much time and it's 3 hours. It's not possible for the students. In this group, all of you are working. In the last
Yes.
group, I had lots of people that were without job or were studying for taking the residence evaluation, the
Okay.
national one.
They
And
were
they had
studying.
time. Yes, and they had time to study, to do it. And I said, okay, that's no problem. But with this group, it's different.
Yes.
We have few specialists from intensive care, for example.
Yeah.
And I said, how do you get enough time to take this course? It's basic for you. And they told me it's not basic. Please, let's practice. Okay. We have a gynecologist too. And the doctor is working from afternoon to night. So when we are in classes, she's still working. She told me, I'm with earphones, listen to the class, and I'm sorry if I cannot answer you. And I understand the situation. It's not easy.
Oh, yes. Yes. But the classes are recording, yes?
Yes, they are recorded.
Okay.
But for example, if you don't come to the class, I have to justify your absence when I send my report. If I'm not sure why you are not in the class at the moment, you are losing that evaluation, that part of the class. In order you lose the assistance, it's not possible to send you the material or doing something, because the academic superior is checking why people is not coming, and because of absences for the students that lost this course. And I said, but they are working.
Wow. How many absences are permitted?
That's not a number, an exactly number. Just if you tell me the reason, they consider that you are on duty, you are with a patient, or maybe, well, for example, yesterday, one of the colleagues was during his job and the battery was at home and the cell phone died. And he didn't send the assistance. And I told to the clinical superior, he was in class, he was on participation, he read. So consider this, he was present, and I have the reason why he was not at the end. And I said, okay, he was present.
Okay.
So there's no problem.
Yes, I know. Okay.
Okay, let me send you the pool.
Please.
For assistance.
Please.
For your attendance to the class. Can you watch it, look?
Yes, I can. Okay.
Perfect. So
yes.
Thank you so much. This week we are, well, you were watching during the presentations. We were checking these details about the complaining of the cardinal symptom, why the patient comes to the consult in Rome, right?
Okay.
When we identify the cardinal symptom, just the principal idea, we can start working on this detail, the complaining of, in this case, dyspnea and cough, and describing a little detail of the situation for not mixing information, right?
Okay.
Until this moment, it's maybe easy to do, yeah, but we have to consider this added part on examination and the principal note of the situation. On exam chest, the early inspiratory crackles, both lungs bases plus expiratory wheezes.
Okay.
This detail is showing us just the possible data during the physical examination, the physical evaluation, I mean. And we are working this week with this information in order to start writing down the clinical history, the complete report. Homework is going to take this objective, this view, in order to write down correctly and practice taking the information from dialogues, of course. Okay? In that way, please try to check the dialogues I sent yesterday in the presentation and the dialogues that I'm going to send tomorrow in order to work about it on Thursday. And homework, of course, is going to be 1 or 2 dialogues and taking this information and this way of expressions, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Iris.
I think it's going to be helpful to start practicing this.
Yes, yes. When are we going to see about the central system, central nervous system?
For example, is no more than that.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Iris.
Okay, for example, yes, it's a lot.
I don't know, but your audio is it's not good. Yeah, I am not hearing very well. I am not hearing you very well. It's like
I am sorry.
okay.
My Wi-Fi is free. I have a disturbance. Maybe my sister is working. She's teaching tonight from
Okay.
her laptop.
I understand. Yes.
Yes, when time working about four people at the same time. And that was very interesting because the internet was making a mess and sometimes was mixing the screens. And we said, what's happening? Entel, give us a solution now. Yeah. We changed the router, we changed all the devices. And they said, I'm sorry, it's because your computers take too much information. I don't matter. Yeah. It was interesting. But we got the solution.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes, because I hear still like choppy, recortado. I don't know.
Yeah.
Recortado.
Yes, maybe
Yeah.
my sister is doing it. It's working. I'm going to talk her to check if she's really using this.
Yes. Okay. Thanks a lot, Iris. I'm going to check about you say and see you tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow, though. Thank you for doing homework.
No, don't worry. It was very good. We need to practice. I need to practice.
Yes, I received 4 files after the deadline. Just 4 files. And the rest of the files, yes, just 4. And the rest of the files were after were on Monday morning until 9 afternoon. And I said, what happened to you people? I said an deadline. okay,
Oh,
let's score, don't worry. And
that's
everybody in the personal chat, I said, okay, I received your homework, but consider it for less score. They said, why, teacher? Because I sent a deadline. Consider the deadline, it's important.
that's so bad.
Yes. I said, okay,
Well,
patience. It's not my homework. Yeah, but that's true, Doc. It's not my homework. It's their responsibility to do this on time.
well, thanks, Iris.
Okay, so see you tomorrow, Doc. Nice to see you. Bye-bye. Well, tonight it's not a very good connection. I mean, it's failing a lot. Let me connect it again and practice. Well, I don't know what's happening. Well, patience. At this moment. Hi, Rochelle.
Hello, doctor.
Hi, can you listen to me, Rochelle? From
Yeah,
myself.
I can
This
listen.
morning.
Yeah, I
Yes,
can
give me
listen.
okay, thank you so much. As I was telling you, I don't know what happens when we met together because it gets a mess.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I'm connecting again my laptop. I'm in my cell phone. And well, we
Okay.
have to work on this. Okay, you